forgot to put a hearing on. Hi everybody. It's what is it? It's Whiskey Mystery and I'm Phil.
I'm Deepa.
With a hearing. How's everyone doing? And what are we doing? Oh, why is that on? Shh. Too loud. We are blind tasting number 98, picked for us by Samuel Cast. Out of about 100 left on the shelf at the moment. We are working our way through 200 whiskies. And today we've got something smoky. Let's get straight... No, hang on. Not straight into the pour, straight into the timer. For the next 12 minutes, we will work our way through nosing and tasting this whiskey. Ooh, quite a dark one. Quite a bit of bubbles. Let's go ahead and pour in the 50% water version. And we'll see if that is chill filtered or not, because this is quite a light ABV, I think. Let's come back to that, and we'll come back to that in a minute. Peated?
It's a freeze of peat and orange.
Peat and orange.
Beautiful combination.
We haven't had peat for a little while, have we? I'm trying to remember. We've got some glass. I just realised we've left the glasses up on the shelf because we were comparing it yesterday to these two. So we'll do that again later. Oh yeah, peat and plasticine I'm getting. The modelling clay from the UK.
Roasted wax.
Roasted wax crayons, yes. Not super strong ABV. Oh, it's not. Let's have a quick look at the clear. Well, let's see if it's still clear. That is crystal clear, isn't it? Chill filtered? What do you think? Could be. It's not looking cloudy, is it? When you look at the glass. It's not cloudy.
It could be.
I'm a bit suspicious. Well, shall we do full strength sip? Let's see how strong it tastes. Well, first sip of the day is always strong, isn't it?
48.
I don't think it's that high. I think it tastes strong because it's the first sip. But I had a little sneaky look at the bubbles.
I'm thinking 48.
And look, ooh, there's almost nothing. Okay, 40 ABV comparison. 43 ABV. It doesn't even seem to hold up as good as 43. That's a bit weird. But let's just try 46. I'm thinking...
I mean 46. It's very soft. But soft. But it's very soft out of the 48.
I think it might be 43.
Well, right.
Let's come back to ABV in our minds in a minute. Let's go with the watered down version and go with some notes. So did we cover all the nose notes first? Let's do that. The peat is quite ashy. Burnt sticks.
Orange coming across all the time.
Well, you said orange wax crayons, which I think is true. Maybe Deepa saying wax crayons, I'm saying plasticine, but slightly chemical, waxy oiliness.
And maybe a dust of dead wine.
Well, we presume it's sherried. Yes?
Yeah, okay. But more towards red wine.
More towards red. Well, all sherry is from red wine, isn't it?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
No, I presume it might not be. Like when you get the very light sherries.
But that would be white wine, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh dear.
But
That,
anyway,
that manzanilla, where does that come from? That's very clear. Anyway.
this part, I'm going to get it sort of very sort of fermented plums.
That's kind of fermented plums. Okay, I can buy that. A little bit nutty walnut oil. I don't know if I'm getting anything sweet as such. Nice though. I mean, I'm looking forward to trying it. Okay, let's go with the watery one. Quite thin flavour. Well, obviously, it's watered down.
I'm getting the ashiness from the peat.
Still very clear. Yeah, I'm getting more ashiness than sherry flavours,
Yes.
I think.
Not the musket or the really the flavour and the strong.
No. And when we... Hey! Kia R! We just got super chatted. Hey! Thanks, Kia R. That means your name goes into the hat for our next drawing, whenever that may be.
It's a nice.
You've now got a 1 in 3 chance. Fantastic. Well, cheers. Cheers. So, okay. Let's see how strong it tastes now.
The taste almost match with the smell. I'm getting burnt. And I get a beet, beet and orange.
Quite well integrated. It's sort of a roasted nut oil, like a burnt walnuts and
I know I'm not getting much of herbs.
No, the oranginess is sort of a bit caramelized in here. It seems like the peat is relatively strong over the top. Underneath, I don't know, I'm not getting that much support from the sherry, if that's what it is. Might just be caramel colouring. But, I mean, the flavours are towards sherry. Nutty.
And I'm getting finish. But no specific flavours. So it could be
Yeah, it's
15 years.
I think it's younger. No age statement, maybe. To me, it's the palate is a bit of a step down from the nose, though, and the finish is kind of just more of the charcoal, a little bit of that fading sherry. The flavors are quite simple, a little bit sweet.
I think a weird combination of peat and orange. It's quite strange. Combination.
The more I go back to it, the less impressed I am.
Yes.
In fact, let's go to the picture for a minute. This is what I'd scribbled up yesterday when we were trying to work our way through it. But now I kind of feel like it's not quite as bold as that. I feel like I want to sort of blur out the middle a bit. Something a bit more like this. I mean, the peat is there, but it's softer. There's less detail than I first thought.
I'm enjoying the finish.
I mean, it's nice, but you know, I've got half my mind on the shelf, and I'm looking down at the bottom. I mean, the bottom of our shelf is pretty high end now for enjoyment, but I'm looking at Lefroy Glore, Lefroy 10 cask strength. Okay, let's do a little comparison time then. The Glengarry.
A combination of how many it's a blend.
Well, it's a bit of a combination, but it is peated and it is sherried. The only thing is it's very strong, 56%. You know, you people can have a look at the spreadsheet. Let's see. You guys have a look at the spreadsheet. And I'm going to start by looking. I'm going to give you a little clue. I'm going to have a little cheat. The first number. Where is the first number? It is a 4.
I'm gonna suck it.
I think, hang on. I don't even know if I can see that. I think the first number is a 4. which means, so the dark ones are peated. Okay, Bowmore 18, Cushew, Highland Park, Lagavulin, 2 Lagavulins actually, Penderyn Celt, which is peated barrels, Talisker, Ardbeg, no sherry there, Benriach 20, I don't think it's a 46 though. Okay, you guys have a little browse of that for a second. And so this is 56. I just want to bring it down because I don't want it to blow out the flavors when we come back. So the Gariana, better or worse? Oh, immediately richer. Although, oh, it's got that Stranahan's thing, which I think is maybe the virgin oak. Actually, I didn't like it that time.
It's okay. It's too much on.
A bit overly sweet.
Too much. I'd rather put that down.
Okay, I actually prefer this. I prefer number 98. But
I prefer to more.
I prefer it in a way that I actually want to push Gariana down. All right. The other one we have to compare. Ugadal.
I spec any day.
54%. 54.2. So Ardbeg Ugadal. Another classic sherry and peat. Oh, we've got 1 minute left. I'm going to add quite a bit of water again because of the high ABV. Better or worse? It's got to be better. Okay.
No comparison.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So the Ardbeg has...
It's very creamy. This beautiful integrating and beautiful peat. It's not very grey. It's just this.
But it's much deeper, stronger flavors, even with the water. Oh, we're out of time.
Then I got back with it.
Okay, let's see.
It's very watered down first and it's bad thin.
Thin. I think it's going to be 43%.
And it's a pretty degree.
Right.
Okay. Not bad. It's too average.
So on the shelf,
Yeah, I put the fun.
I think it's, yeah, down the bottom somewhere. I suspect Lafroig Lore is better. We haven't had that for a long time.
It does not have a character.
A bit characterless. Yeah. Okay, before we reveal, let's go to the chat and see what people think it might be. Over to the chat. How is everybody doing? Let me scroll up a little bit. See a few names. Oh, there's quite a lot of people in today. Wow, lots of people. Jules, Peated, Falsgraf. Oh, hang on. We got another super chat. Fantastic. Oh no, it's a subscribed. You almost got thrown in there. Thanks, Gort. I missed the name now. That was a subscribe. Was the previous one a subscribe?
I don't know.
No, it was a super chat.
No, it was subscribe. The previous one.
Aquami. It looks like a bourbon barrel whiskey. The full glass. You know, there's a difference in the camera exposure between the phone camera for the glass shot. I'll have to try and match those colours up a bit better. Graham Fraser's in. Don and Pass is in. Chris Brown. Shaun Carroll. Okay, let's see. Peated. When I hear plasticine crayons, I do not really look forward to the taste.
It's not only good. Give me nice.
I mean, it's something that comes. It's something that comes out of peated whiskey, though. You get a slightly sort of chemical note.
Especially Lafroig.
Especially Lafroig, yes. Let's see. Graham is saying Manzanilla is a similar yeasty white sherry like Fino. Okay.
Oh.
Manzanilla Fino white wine.
Oh,
yes. So not all sherry is red wine, is it? Thanks, Graham. Aquami's guessing early with Longrow 18. Is it too peaty for Oban 14? Greg is asking. I've never got peat in Oban 14. So yes, this is peaty peat. I would say it's...
But not soft peat.
Yeah, it is. It was close to the Ugadal, but a bit less. Yeah. Could it be straight up Lagavulin? Let's throw some up.
Up, not. Because Lagavulin, Lagavulin is sort of grassy, but it's not grassy.
Just put those on the table. Just going to throw up a bunch of things and see what it could be. There's some more. Distiller's Edition. We even have a Paul John. Right. Let's go down. Plasticine made me think of the Lag Distiller's Edition. So Shaun, you're thinking this one. I haven't looked at the ABV to see if it's 43 or 46, but yeah, it could be. Right, I'm going to jump past a whole bunch of chat and see if I can catch up at the bottom. Petehead, thanks Deepa for the fantastic way of describing the Ardbeg. There you go. Good. Sunday evening scotch. Both of the notifications today have been subscribers. Oh, they were.
I thought so.
That's funny. Might have to pull that name out. Melissa, hoping you keep the ECBP on the shelf. We've decided that the ECBP will remain on the shelf as a bourbon comparison. So all the others are going to slide underneath for now. Jules is also saying first one is a subscriber. Shall we deal with it now? Kia R, thanks for subscribing. So that means the odds are still back to very good for the two in there. Nice to have subscribers though. Thank you very much. False graph. No, nothing for us. Right. Right. So if we just let me take the chat off. Chat off. If we just go through them one by one. I hope it's not the Glen Scotia 15, and I don't expect it to be as sherried as that. The Paul John Bold, India, 46%.
How many years?
I don't think it's that sherried.
Why?
I don't think it's that sherried. I'm hoping it's not a 22-year-old Ben Romack, because I don't think it tastes old. The straightforward Lagavulin doesn't have enough sherry. Okay. Write that name down. Okay, Shaun. It really is a super chat. Are you in here already? Like, who's in this? Who's in so far? We've got Patrice and John Ross. And now Shaun. Thanks, Shaun. Thank you very much. No, we have 3 in there now. I hope it's not the Kilhoman. We really liked the distill. No, well, no. I think this is probably not that much sherry either on the Penderyn Celt, and it's ex Lafroig barrels, not really peated.
Yeah, it's a even proportion of sherry a peat.
Okay, down to this 4. My bias is with this. Bowmore, 18-year-old. I'm sure we enjoyed that more. This was from our original 24. I'm sure we enjoyed that 24. More. Yeah, it was our number 1 choice.
It cannot be this one.
And I would hope Kilhoman is better. I'm going to go for the Lagavulin. Did I say Lafroig? I'm going to go for the Lagavulin Distiller's Edition from 2017 because it's 43%. Oh, $101.
I think I'll go for this.
Okay, the choices are in. Let's see, Graham is sticking with Talisker.
Oh, and it's Talisker is more sea salt.
Well.
And in that salty, in not briny.
Ready for the reveal. It is 43%.
43.
43%. It is 16 years old. It costs $72. It's an Isla from Lagavulin.
Oh no!
That can't be right. Hang on a minute, hang on. It is.
No.
It's the standard Lagavulin
You
16.
got a fireworks for you.
No, I picked the Distiller's Edition.
Okay, bomb.
Yeah, bomb. We bombed. So hang on. I don't remember there being that much sherry in the original
I've never
Lag
asked that
16.
before, no.
No, Deepa. It's in our blind tasting.
No, but
We've
I'm
never
the
had
first
it.
one before.
No, but this was in our first 24. Hey, we got some extras. This was one of the first bottles we bought, and we paid $72 for it, and we bought it in October 2018, and it was part of our original 24 bottles that we tasted.
So what's the difference with this at this?
Well, it's the same whiskey.
Okay, so
What do you mean, what's the difference?
Before.
Oh yeah, not the Distiller's Edition. I thought you were talking about that one. Sorry.
Oh.
Standard Lagavulin 16. Is it really that sherry? This is all we've got left, by the way. Now, I've seen the price of this bottle jumping all over the place since. But it does show up in Costco by us at about $66 before taxes, typically. I think I better go back to the chat. Who got it? James, boom, did you get it? Falsgraph the 16. Let's see. Anuj, I think got it first. Yes, could be. Petehead, you don't see where you get plasticine? I think...
Oh, we must have to start from Satan.
Oh, we did miss a super chat from Jason.
Oh, I see that we say surname. Shaun Carroll, Caesar Carroll.
Jason Carroll, thank you for your super chat. Maybe we missed it because of the names. That's... Okay, you add in the name.
Another one, Craig.
Confused. I get the feeling we might have called Lagavulin 16 white wine and plasticine in our very original blind notes. I think. Artificial colour then, isn't it? And chill filtered. Okay, Sunday evening Scotch is saying... Hang on, Greg Lewis. Oh! Craig! Another super chat. Thank you very much, Greg. We are now filling the raffle box.
Well, because of the name, I'm telling myself I like it more. But really, it doesn't have much character.
Because you're saying because of the name you like it more?
Yeah, but I try, but it does not have enough character.
Maybe you'll like this one better. Okay. Inside the box, I found this little sample.
What is that?
And this is Lagavulin 16 first edition, 54.67%. And this is, who's it from? Greg. I think we got this from Greg. This is a 54% version of Lag 16. Let's see how it compares. Strongly, I imagine. Oh, not too much on the nose, actually. You go first. Much more ashy peat. Good.
Well, I think this one, the other flavor was getting a bit fishy, but this one is better. Is sweeter.
That has really got an orange zest finish on it, though.
Oh no, I didn't get the orange. Really good.
Almost like orange bitters came in there for me.
But you prefer this, or you prefer this?
You know, just the power of the ABV pushes it up. Have another sip. After you initially kind of get it on the palate, I got this like sort of nasal orange oil zest. Lovely.
Well, it's a better job. Yeah, it's the orange oil that's the better receptor.
This tastes more naturally crafted. And this does taste a bit engineered.
Right. This is a thing.
So where's it going? It's going to be... I'm going to have to reshuffle a bit down there. Let's go back to the chat. See how everyone's doing over here.
Oh, so Anuj was the first to get.
Yes, Anuj. Start thinking where you want to pick a bottle from. Let's see, Graham saying Lag 16 is pretty standard, $49 here in the UK. Yeah, it seems to be some places, if you go to a corner shop, you can find it at like $120 here. It's funny. Let's see, the Lag DE is finished in sherry casks, but also hang on. It's finished in sherry cask, but it's also 16 years, isn't it? Oh, I see what you're saying, Mark. Yes. The Distiller's Edition is the 16 plus a bit of sherry, isn't it? I think. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Shaun Carroll. I've seen it anywhere between, yeah, $65 and $130 in California. Exactly, yeah. It is pretty weird, isn't it? Okay, Anuj. I think we are going to give the fireworks for Anuj.
Give me a bag.
I think it's a bit of both. I will match your... I mean, this is on the shelf. Just that what's on the shelf is very good these days. So we'll do a somewhere in between.
That's why I'm giving this. It's because it's too fizzy.
Fizzy. You've started to use fizzy a lot recently.
Oh yeah.
For me, it's there isn't that much character underneath. It's a bit thin, but you can understand why people might have this as a first experience.
Fair enough. So
and be totally amazed that a whiskey can taste like that, I would say.
Yeah.
Anuj, top shelf, bottom shelf, deeper side, my side, middle, something else, and we'll get next Sunday's bottle underway. And remember, if it's a bourbon, we get to do a second one.
We've got maybe 5 more. Then we make about 5 at a time for everything.
Orange flavoured plasticine on the cask strength. I wonder how much the cask strength one is. Does anybody know how much the Lagavulin 16 first edition 54.67% is? Probably $150 bottle, isn't it? The plasticine note is a kind of a waxy oil on top. Okay, Anuj is saying, my side, bottom shelf, way in the back on the left. Again, the last bottle that might be picked. Okay. The lonely outside on the left.
That is very dusty.
Oh, dust. A lot of dust. What number are we up to? 99. Anuj, number 99. What are we going to get? Is it going to be a bourbon? Are we going to get a recall?
What is this?
Here it comes. Oh! Hang on. That looks like bourbon.
Sorry.
That looks like bourbon recall territory. Look at the size of the bubbles. Those are the biggest bubbles ever seen on the channel.
You go first.
I'm scared. Do you see the size of those bubbles? Okay, before I get to it, do you think we're in recall territory? Or do you think we're in Moña Oloroso territory? That's up there, isn't it? Let's see. Have a sip. I'm confused as well.
It's very strange.
I was going to say bourbon, and then I was like, no, hang on. What?
But it's more of a bourbon. But it's very, very exotic. It's very foreign. It's not Scottish. It's not American.
Okay. Whatever it is, we're going to find out on Sunday. Oh, that's quite good, isn't it?
I'm not sure about it.
Let's go back to the chat for a second. Coming back to lag can be a little disappointing after advancing your palate, Gabriel is saying. Yes, I guess maybe that is coming into it. Yeah. James, never seen a 16-year-old cask strength. Extremely pricey, I imagine. Yeah, and we're lucky that we do have the 19-year-old cask strength that we bought at the distillery during our visit. Not in the blind tasting yet.
How much?
I think we paid £150 for it. So close to 200. Roman is saying he got fennel taste on Glen Scotia lately, and he blames you for saying fennel so much.
What's this?
Could also be Irish. Oh, could be. So big bubbles, but it didn't taste that strong, honestly. Yes, Akwami, we are going to. Well, we might beat the 98 mates.
I thought it's bourbon because I'm not getting that from this.
Well, we will find out on Sunday. Thanks all for watching. Hope you're enjoying your day, evening, whatever it might be. Haha! We're back. For anyone who's still here, we're going to do a little bit of bookkeeping. It's time to prepare. I think just move everything aside. We're going to prepare our Springbank blind tasting. So it won't be very interesting. We're not going to drink anything. But I just need to be able to edit the other video. So here's what we're going to do. 10, 9, 10, 11, 16, and Isla Barley. Who's still here?
Sunday free dot.
What did you say? Oh, you thought a new video daughter played. So, 10-year-old, is that Optic? Optic, right. 10-year-old Optic, 9-year-old Optic, 10-year-old Belgravia. Now, I'm talking about the grains that are in here. 11-year-old is Bear Barley. The original 16 was Prisma. And interestingly, the Bruichladdich Isla Barley that we like so much is Optic also. So these three are all Optic. So we're going to pour the blind bottles for the upcoming test. So can you get all of these bottles out of the packages? No sipping. Just take the bottles out.
Very, very painful.
Painful to pour and not sip. Bonus time, Jimmy Jazz. Hey, Jimmy Jazz, you owe me an email. whiskey@captain3d.com. Or if you don't want free whiskey, that's okay too. It's a Ralphie extra. Right. No, hang on. Just take them out of the boxes.
Oh.
And keep them in the same order. Right. I think, how much should we fill? half. I think we're going to go to about halfway. 125 mil. That'll give us plenty to get excited about. I think I've gone a bit too much there. But you know what Deepa's like in blind tasting? Maybe you should go a bit more. Otherwise I might not get to try any. Right.
But only half.
Because I want them to get some air. I still think that's too much. Because I actually want more air to get in. Halfway. Fine. Graham's saying way beyond my price range, that lot, I'm afraid. Well, yes, okay, yeah. Stupid prices, you're right. Especially that 16, it's got ridiculous, hasn't it? And like always, a lot of this is to find out, can the 16 really live up to, can a whiskey really live up to a $400 price tag? So far, no has been the answer. Oh, did you open that one?
Open already, I think. Oh no, is that open?
Yeah, you open them. If you get a pen, stick a pen in. No. Just get this little tag.
Oh, expert.
You would think Deepa's never opened a bottle of whiskey, and I just thought maybe she hasn't. Have you ever opened a bottle? Because it's always me opening and pouring blind bottles. That is true. Right. Want a little hat? Let's double check. We're pouring into the right thing. 56.2%. Optic is going into Optic. Right, you can do the same on the others. 10 Optic, 10 Optic. So this is the most recent Springbank Local Barley 10. From 2009. Oh, need to pour a little bit more than that. Distilled in 09 and released in 19. I'm thinking what we're going to do in the once we go live in the blind, we'll do the the little cheat cam.
Then I'm telling you there's something if it's got. I have a spirit of delayed gratification.
You've got an experience of delayed gratification. Well, you got no choice with this deal.
I'm more.
Don't open this one yet. It's special. Okay. The 9-year. Ooh. A little tight. The 9-year is also Optic. Presumably also distilled in 09 because it came out 1 year earlier than the first 10. No, not that one.
Oh,
we have to give that one some ceremony. I don't know what yet, but oh, I can smell it.
He's too strict. Even at him, have a tip.
This 10-year must be from 08 or something. No cheating. Oh, this is from 07. Distilled in 07, bottled in 2017. And this is Belgravia barley.
Is that the only Belgravia?
Yes. And I don't know if we've ever had Belgravia for anything else.
I'm updating more mainstream.
Oops, a bit too much. I don't know. I think Optic is a fairly popular barley these days, I think. Oops, didn't put the top back on that.
Sandy, if it's not approved.
Now, the 11 is bear barley, which is the same as, oh no, I was going to say which is the same as the organic. No, but it's the same as Bruichladdich bear barley. Now remember we had the bear barley in another lineup somewhere, and it was super grassy. Do you remember? The bear barley? Bear?
No, I can remember it. But to do that, then I did not like.
We had it in the lineup, and I remember it was here, but I can't remember what we were comparing it to.
Maybe.
It was so different from the others, though. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was in the Isle of Barley lineup. Let's see. Melissa, I think Deepa needs us to sip just a little. No, Melissa. That is not scientific. Oh, gluggy glug. Oh no!
Oh my gosh! The grass.
No. Disaster.
I can leak.
Look, those are literally tears of local barley. It's got ink in it.
Oh, oops.
Look at Deepa, so desperate to lick the table.
Oh, so sad.
Do you want to lick the table?
No, I cannot. Maybe I get it, but it's blue colour. It's blue.
Yeah, you can't. It's got ink in. Tainted.
It's blue.
It's poison, Deepa. That's pure poison. Don't even think about drinking it. Pour that out. You could die.
Okay.
It's fine. Oh, that's not quite as bad as the crime of breaking a bottle. But are you?
But I'm getting ink.
Right.
But you see, I'm getting me. No, it's me.
No cheating.
It's easy for disease.
No giving notes from off the table. Right. We've done all the damage we can so far. Wow, there actually is quite a lot of blue ink on the table. Oh look, there's actual blue ink on the table. We will remember.
Oh, it's very funky.
Shush! Stop doing that. You're ruining the science. No respect for procedure. Now, is this a smaller bottle? Oh yeah, this is a 7. No, it's 750. I thought it was small. Now, a moment of silence for opening the Springbank Local Barley 16. Now this probably cost us somewhere around, probably cost us about 350 because we bought it as part of a full set from Charlie off Craigslist. But this is a solid $500 bottle now. But even at the price we paid, it works out at about $15 per year. $12.3 per year, $11.8 per year, $13.5 per year, and because we overpaid for the new one, $15.2 per year. So actually we paid about the same price per year for the two. Right. Lick the bottle, James is saying. Inky notes. Pulsegraph. I like wheat of several breweries. Oh, you're talking about other stuff. Hints of Smurf. Yes. Oh, break out the funnel. Yes. Let Deepa pour it. Sunday Evening Scotch is saying let Deepa pour the next one. Right, you get to fill up the bottle of 16-year Prisma then.
Oh yeah, but you just in the boat.
There.
I got this woman to pour for you.
Let me open. Where's the pen? So this 16-year local barley, obviously not the original one. Greg will tell us that they're much earlier ones than this. This was distilled in 1999. So in 1999, we still lived in the UK. Do you want to pull the rest of the tab off? And 1999, I was finishing a homemade animation and I was putting it into festivals to try and get a job in the US. And that small animation.
I thought that we normally people got a second.
Yes, we definitely. Okay, this is a good point. I remember having to. Our car cost about the same as this bottle of local barley at the time. Right. Oh, a drop went on the table. Do you want to fill up the bottle?
You get a glass. You get a glass.
Okay, good.
Okay, enough.
No, keep going, keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Up. Right.
Backdrop.
If you can taste that one drop, you are welcome to try and taste it.
It's backdrop.
This is science, Deepa. You can't just be going and short-circuiting science. Now. Stop luring me into the dark side of this experiment. There they are. All lined up, including Isla barley in the mix. So, the question is, how long should we leave them to get some air? Now, when we do pour it to do our tasting, we will leave them 30 minutes in the glass or whatever. But at 50% full, how long should we leave it? How long can we bear to leave it is the question.
About Sunday.
I'm thinking, should it be a month? Deepa's like, how about Sunday? All right, let's read down. Melissa, break out a funnel. Oh no, I think we've got that. Let Deepa pour it. Yes. Let's see. You're all talking about beer and bananas as far as I can see. Sunday evening scotch. I'll show myself out. Yes, okay. Well, they're all ready. I think we're going to leave them in these bottles at least some number of weeks.
Okay.
September?
Okay.
What's the date now?
It's not. It's 5th of August.
Right. As soon
8th of August.
as soon as we get to September.
No,
We'll do it.
8th of August. Okay.
Akwami says leave it about 5 minutes. 2 weeks from Mark G. Volsgraf. This is a very good lineup, and I'm totally looking forward to watching this video. But let it be a couple of weeks. Yeah. September. Not until September.
Day.
I don't know.
I think it's the 5th September.
We're Americans, but we don't know any of the holiday dates. Right? A Labor Day barley special, Jimmy Jazz. Okay. What date is Labor Day? Sorry, our American friends.
The Sunday if we touch. It's a day.
Let's see. I just posted something your way, Michael. That's a good idea, Jimmy Jazz. September, but which year? Oh, how'd you say your name? Zelonir? Zelonir? Zelonir, that sounds better. Right. Labor Day? When's Labor Day? Someone needs to tell us when.
I think the 5th September.
That's about a month, right. Labor Day. Barley special.
Okay.
Perfect. Alright. This really is the out this time. You're going to drink one on the way out.
I'll be out of it.
I'm going to have to hide all of these. Now, I'm going to obviously have to wrap these all up before we do any blind. Right. Okay, people. We will see you on Sunday for Anuja's very unusual 99. Thanks for hanging in there. Bye for now. This one.